my dudes, my buddies, my G's. Ian Taylor here, and we are back with another reaction video. Yes. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat. Yes, we are. Well, we are going to be diving into Vero Presents Chinchilla Fingers live for Hunger TV. It's the live version of Fingers by Chinchilla. I am super excited to get into this one. It was recommended to me heavily during my last Chinchilla review or reaction that I posted, and so I figured, hey, what better time than now? Let's dive on in. I'm so excited. Chinchilla is so talented. If you haven't heard of her, you absolutely should. If you guys do enjoy this reaction, please hit that subscribe button over here or down below, and then go ahead and, hit that like button too, because it does help out the video tremendously. It helps so much. So yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive on in. I do have the lyrics pulled up over here next to me so that I can kind of follow along and make sure that I'm catching everything she's saying. And let's go ahead and let's pop on into the video here. Just want to make sure. Yep, got it pulled up. Okay.
Scars will never fade.
Wow, I love how she's starting this, man. I love that. So she's like, you probably saw me let go, panicked, and you said hello. Now, I'm getting the vibe that this is about a toxic relationship based off of these first 8 lines here. And it's about a toxic relationship that you keep returning to. You're letting this person continue to bring you down. And I love that she says, probably saw me let go, panicked, and you said hello, because a lot of times in a toxic relationship or in an abusive relationship even, the abusive party is very manipulative and enjoys having this control. And as soon as they see that they're losing the control, they snap back into it. They either are over the top kind to you. They try and bring you back into the fold, And I love that she's like swallowing the words you say, because she's saying like she's feasting on everything this person's giving her because she's so absorbed in him or her. And she is, and then she goes, I'm not okay. Like she knows that person knows she's not okay, but that person doesn't seem to give a shit. That person just wants that person just wants her in their life. You know what I mean? And bled me till I ran cold. Now you're coming back for more. So you basically drained everything you had out of me. And now you're coming back because you want more from me. You want to bleed more from me. I barely had a chance to recover, and you're back for more already. And you know me, I'll cave, but scars will never fade. She knows, this person knows that she'll come back to them, but then she does say the scars will never fade, meaning like she is aware of what is happening now. She's kind of caught on, and these scars that you've left on me are going to be with me forever, and the damage that you've done is something that I'm going to hold on to almost and never let it fade, because it's teaching me it's helping me realize what I'm worth, after the fact. I don't know. There's a lot to tackle there in those first 8 bars, man. First 8 lines there. And her voice is so angelic.
Will never fade, so meet me to favorite spot.
So she says, so meet me at 2:00. I'm assuming 2:00 in the morning. The same as always, favorite spot. So it's like this person doesn't even care enough to bring her out into daylight. It's almost like a sneaky link kind of a situation where this dude's just using her for sex and for control and this feeling of power that he has. And so it's like the same spot as always, the favorite spot. Meet me at 2:00 in the morning. I'm assuming it's in the morning. It kind of gives it that, it just goes to show how much she's worth to that other person. It's just a sneaky link to them or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Very, very interesting. And her body language is really, really cool. I'm loving this live performance.
As always, favorite spot. And one by one, I'll cut your fingers clean off, so you can never pull me down.
Wow. That's so deep there. She says, and one by one, I'll cut your fingers clean off so you could never pull me down. This person has a hold on her, and she's metaphorically cutting off the fingers, or maybe literally. Chinchilla does have some darkness in her music that I love, but that's such a really cool way of saying that. And I like that she's almost like, it's like a Sweeney Todd-esque, like it's like this dark. This piano behind it is very angelic and pretty and stuff, and then her voice there gets like this eerie, almost creepy tone to it. I love the ambiance that creates.
So you can never pull me down. One by one, I'll box them up, scream murder. No, you can never hurt no one.
Wow. So she's cut off the fingers, the ability for this person to keep their hold around someone, to keep that hand clutched around their throat. She's taken that ability away from them. Scream murder, because she basically just killed his ability to control. And in the sense of, in the song, metaphorically, I think she does kill him here. It sounds kind of like she's killed him when she says scream murder, or she's about to kill them. But even metaphorically, it is a murder to that person's ability to control her. It's a murder of that side of that relationship. She no longer allows him to control her. And her body movements here too really add to that Sweeney Todd, effect there, the eeriness of it.
So tell me where you're gone. And tell me, is the fun gone? Whoa. Maybe I should shed a tear, 'cause this was me last year. So mean me late at night, where no one hears us. I won't bite.
So she says, where's your gun gone? And tell me, is the fun gone? So in the last one that we reacted to from her, there's a lot of that, got a gun from a gangster. But this one, she's kind of like, where's your gun gone? Where is your might? Where is your quote unquote weapon? Where's that now? Now that you don't have control over me, now that you can't hurt me anymore, where's your, what are you? You know what I mean? I love that she says that. And tell me, is the fun gone? Because, that other person very well could be getting a lot of pleasure out of, hurting her and things like that. And now she's not letting that happen. And now the fun's gone for that other person. Maybe I should shed a tear because this was me last year, It's interesting that she says that, like, maybe I should shed a tear because this was me last year. She's taken the control from that person and taken it for herself. Now she has the control because she's no longer allowing that other person to have the control over her. And it's going to directly control that manipulative person, that narcissistic person in that relationship. Now Chinchilla holds the gun. Now Chinchilla holds the fingers. You know what I mean? It's very cool how she says that. And then she says, meet me late at night where no one hears us. I won't bite. And she doesn't bite, but she does cut off the fingers, and she brings it back to that meet me late at night. It's interesting. I love the concepts that she's tackling here, and I love the way she's doing it.
Here's us, I won't bite, and one by one, I'll cut your fingers clean off, so you can never pull me down.
I like how she does clean off. like she brings it up there. It brings your attention to what she's saying because of that change in cadence. And it's also like clean off, like she cuts the note clean off too. It's a double entendre with the way that she delivered that. You know, she cut off the fingers clean off, but she also cut off the line like very clean. You know, it's a cool little dramatic pause there that really brings your attention back to the track.
Clean off.
She does that.
So
I love that.
never pull me down. One by one, I'll box them up, scream murder. So you can never hurt no one. Hell hath no fury like a woman's so you can never pull me down.
Wow.
One by one, I'll box them up, scream murder. So you can never hurt no one. And if I were you, I wouldn't wanna fall asleep. 'Cause karma's coming back for you. And she's in the shape of me. And if I were you, I wouldn't wanna fall asleep. 'Cause karma's coming back for you. And she's in the shape of me, shape of me, shape of one by one.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna one by one. So keep them close to you. Ay, put your keys in your knuckles like I have to. Ay, one by one.
Wow. That was so good. Hold on. I know I didn't pause it there for a minute. I really wanted to capture the ambiance of the end of that because I figured it was going to climax in this really powerful place. But let's go ahead and dive into it a little bit. You know, she repeats that chorus there towards the end, and then she follows it with "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." That was such a powerful little line to throw in there, and it was a one-liner, you know what I mean? It was kind of separate from the rest of the song almost, the way that she performed it, the way that she said it, and that really draws your attention to it. You know, she's talking about the power of a woman when she's put into a place she doesn't want to be, and you know, it's a very empowering statement to say, even though it is talking about hell, and hell is usually looked down upon, but it's hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. She's saying that hell hath no fury. She's not saying that a woman scorned, that fury is coming from hell. No, I think she's saying that hell doesn't even compare to the fury of a woman scorned. You know what I mean? And I really like the way that she says that. And then she goes into that last hook, and her voice is just so powerful, and it's the climax of the song. She built the staircase. We're at the top of the staircase, and it's awesome. And then she goes, "And if I were you, I wouldn't want to fall asleep because karma's coming back for you, and she's in the shape of me." I love that she says she. Karma is a she, because they do say karma's a bitch. That's a common, figure of speech. And so I love that she kind of plays into that there. But then she says that it's in the shape of me. I am your karma, because it's more powerful because she was the victim of this situation. You know what I mean? And now the victim of the situation has become almost the conqueror, has become the karma, you know, and that is so cool. And then so that's where the lyrics of the actual song seem to end, in the lyrics that I have pulled up, and she takes it a step further in the breakdown during this live version, and just the vocal techniques that she's using and things like that, you know, were just so it was so powerful. It was such a way to, it starts, it's this big hook, and then she brings it back, and she brings you back in, and she hits it with this eerie, scary tone in her voice, and it's just such a cool way to wrap up that live performance. I wish I could remember what she said there towards the end, because I would try and dive into that as well, but I can't. But regardless, the impact of the song itself was just so profound, so cool. I'm highly impressed, man. I love Chinchilla. I have a feeling that she'll never disappoint whenever we react to her on this channel. So thank you guys so much for the recommendation on this one. I'm really happy that we did the live version too. Let me know if you think that we should do the studio version as well, because I saw a few recommendations for that one, but there was a lot more for the live version. So I really wanted to check it out. Her voice was just so phenomenal. Her body language really spoke to the song. It was a full-on performance. It wasn't just somebody singing a song. You could tell that she felt it. You could tell that she believed it. You could tell that she had a message that she needed, didn't just want to, but needed to convey when she was performing that. And she did a flawless job of doing so. That execution was so on point, man. All right, guys. Well, that was the end of the reaction. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Be sure to smash that like button, smash the living shit out of it, man. And then, subscribe if you vibed, guys. Okay? That was Fingers live by Chinchilla. Peace, love, prosperity, all that Spock shit, my friends. Stay beautiful.